What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Free Spirit Tarot. I am Poetry. We're going to be doing a reading today, which I'm just going to let the cards talk for themselves. We have a storm going on here in Orlando. It's a thunderstorm. It's lightning strikes. Everything happening at the same time. Very heavy rain, which really represents to me cleansing and sometimes very intense emotions. Rain can be calming, can make people sleep, but can also give people anxiety. So there's, like I say, intense emotions going on. So I wanted to do a theme, but then I said, you know what, I'm just going to let the cards speak for themselves. So this would be a pick a card reading, and these are the decks I'm going to use: the Good Fortune Tarot, the Gateway Oracle, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck, the Gregory Tarot, the Raephalite Tarot, and this new little novelty deck, Love and Money. And then my, I think, Endura deck. And my Uno cards for numerology. And possibly use my charms that you see over here. I don't have a setup yet. This is my first time doing this in this house. This is a new house for me. I do have my scry here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. Black cat is in the building, but we're going to see how it's going to go. I'm not sure if I like the angle of this, but you know, let's just see for today and see what we can come up with. I hope you guys can see the table in its entirety. I'm going to shuffle the decks in front of you. I'm probably going to have like three or two cards from the tarot, and maybe one or two cards each from the oracle decks, and then I'll roll the die to tell me how many numerology cards that we're going to be working with today. I'm going to be using the Madame Endura to try to help me determine what obstacles that you may be having. The Love and Money may touch on some aspects of love, maybe not. We'll see. All right, let's start with the Madame Endura since I got them right here. I'm not going to do no serious shuffles. Just shuffle a couple times. And I'm going to have 3 pick-a-card decks. If you've ever been here before, you know that in my pick-a-card, I like to have uniformity, which means there won't be any type of emblems or anything sitting on top of the deck. All the decks will appear to be the same, and I'll just let your energy guide you to which one you think works best for you. I told you I'm not doing a lot of shuffling. But I wanted to shuffle on camera so you could see that I'm not just picking the cards for you. There actually is a method to this madness. I use multiple tarot because you may get more than one of the same card, and I want the cards again to speak for the reading, so that this will give everybody an opportunity to have a Fool card, or have the Queen of Cups, you know, something like that. It's give everybody that opportunity by having multiple decks in use. And I do the bridge shuffle if, you know, people were unclear. Even though I may get reversals, I don't necessarily read it that way. I just may interpret the card, and I got these all mixed up. The card as I see it. Have to come back to this one because I just mixed all these bad babies up. Do this off camera. Hold on. Okay, we got them all straightened out, I think. I think they all straightened out now. So if you've never been to this channel, I want to thank you for coming. Make sure you subscribe and come back for more. Please hit the like button if you're watching this video. Let me know that you're here. You can hit up or down. It just needs I just need the YouTube algorithm to know that people have been here, so that way I can get back into the YouTube community via the algorithm, because it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I left you. There will be timestamps on the video, so if you want to skip this intro, then feel free to do so and just go directly to the deck of your choosing. Okay. 2 more decks to shuffle, and then we can get started. Again, my name is Poetry. You are here on Free Spirit Tarot. I don't know how these cards are going to shuffle because this is brand new. And there we go. All right, baby. It's brand new. Wow, wow, wow. Let's make it new. Since these seem to be the bigger cards, I may use this on the back. We'll see. Let's move this box out the way. And mix up my little Uno cards. I think I removed the wilds and the draw fours and all that stuff. I don't know if I did or didn't. It looked like I did. Okay. Alright, we roll a die. It tells me I'm going to pull 1 card for your numerology card. So, there we go. My Endura cards. My obstacles. I'm only going to do 1 card for that. Matters of the heart. Trying to get out my oracles on the bottom, you know, except for the top one. Let's do that one. Oracles. I'll make that the top load. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, all our decks are shuffled. I'm gonna bring those a little bit into the light. Give you a minute to meditate or to reflect on the deck that you are drawn to the most. This is A, B, and C. I like to call them by the alphabet instead of by numbers because I'm using numerology in the deck. My stones back here really have nothing to do with the reading at all. I'm just here. So A, B, and C. All right. All right. If you picked Group A, this is the reading for you. Okay. Trusting in your intuition. It's the first card that we got there. Then we have the Nine of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. The Emperor. Two of Swords. You got a lot of swords going on here. Nine of Cups. And it looks like everything is in reverse, but again, I just read the cards. They may come out reverse, but it's up to you if you read for yourself how you want to read those. But this is what I'm seeing in the cards. Seven of Swords. We have Love. Trap. And again, it was upside down when I pulled it out. No Exit. The Mystic's Circle. Your abilities will be enhanced. And we have the number 2. Okay. Alrighty. So if you don't know me by now, I try to read exactly what I'm seeing. I don't try to sugarcoat it. I don't try to make all these reads fairy tale for you. What I'm seeing right now is somebody that's in a situation and it looks like it may be a relationship that is not going well for you, and you need to trust your intuition and get the hell out of that doggone relationship. It's giving you grief. It's giving you pain. You feel like you're trapped. The situation could be deadly in some cases. You're having money troubles. You don't feel safe. You don't feel grounded. It's time to move on and get out of this situation. This is a very bullheaded, stubborn person. He has a lot of Scorpio energy, whether they're a Scorpio or not. I said he, but it could be anybody, but it may be he because I said the word he. But this person is a very narcissistic behavior is what I'm showing here. So what we first pulled out was your Nine of Swords. And there is definitely pain and grief, late nights keeping you up in this situation. Like I said, this could be in regards to anything, but I am clearly seeing this is a matter of the heart. Definitely, because that's the one thing that stood out to me. There's a lot of things on this blanket, but the one thing that stood out to me on this blanket are the hearts themselves. This is a matter of heart. You are brokenhearted, but for some reason you feel like that you love this person so deeply that you can't let go. You need to let go of this relationship. Seven of Pentacles. Again, this is where all your hopes and dreams are fading away. You need to get out of this relationship in the matter of from I was going to say in a matter of days. In a matter of days, you really need to move within, I would say, a matter of days out of this relationship. You may not be prepared to do so. Which is why her back is turned here. She's not prepared to move on out of this relationship. But like I say, the stars normally represent, an abundance of stars normally represent hope for me. And you feel like all hope is gone. The relationship is basically turned its back on you. There's no safety there. There's no safety there. Like I said, there may be financial issues that may be causing the problem as well. But it's time for you to make that decision to walk away. Don't turn your back on your own intuition. That's basically what the first card was saying. You need to trust your own intuition. And your life is guided. This card is offering you a way out. You will be guided by your own decisions, by your own intuition. Time to move on. I hate that. I can see my ring light. Time to move on. That Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is usually somebody stabbing you in the back. And you see the king energy there. Like, so even if it's not a male, it's somebody with very masculine energy that they are guided by. Their narcissism is sitting front and center. They are the king. They are the ruler of you and your heart. Your wisdom is lacking in this situation. It's not that you don't have wisdom. It's that you're not using it. The relationship is old. It's time to let it go. I don't care if you started seeing this person yesterday. This whole situation is tired. It's fucking old. It's time to let go. That's when you see how the vines in the old house, old decrepit building starts to grow vines, and you're stabbing yourself in the back. You're the one that's keeping you down. You're the one that's keeping you down. Either you're going to hurt that person or they're going to hurt you. And it's possible that you, and I'm talking about physical hurt at this particular point. You don't want to be bogged down or tied down by this person. And they may be even the type of person that's saying, because I'm looking at these fingers here, they are equivalent to the fingers that I'm seeing here on the Emperor. They may be saying, if you leave me, I'll hurt myself. They may be that type of person giving off that type of energy. You don't need or want that in your life. You need to let that shit go. And that's what I have the Nine of Cups here as well. I'm showing that she was pregnant. Maybe the relationship was full of hope. Maybe the relationship was pregnant with ideas. Maybe the relationship seemed to be full of love, but it's not anymore. Your whole world has been turned upside down, and you still got people telling you how good of a person this person is. They're still rah-rah, siscoon bombing. They're cheering them on, cheering that person on, and you need to trust in your own intuition, trust in your own self. You have something to protect within you. That may be a child, that may be your own self-esteem. It needs to grow. It needs to blossom. And what I was saying about that you need to move on, move away. This Knight is moving away from the situation. They're moving away from this person. They're going in the opposite direction. Okay? They're going in the opposite direction. They're taking their peace of mind. They're creating their own safety. They may have their own pocket change, their own bank account. You may have been saving up reserves for this. But the eyes of God have always been watching you, have always been with you. You haven't been listening to the messages. You haven't been listening to the messages that this person has been showing you. It's time to get away. And this, see, in this particular card, he's galloping away slowly because there's doubt. There's doubt whether or not that person, whether or not you should or should not leave. I'm saying to you that these cards are telling me you need to get out of this situation. You're keeping yourself tied up, bound by this person. They're going to push you off the fucking edge. You may lose your goddamn mind. That's usually what swords represent, your intellect, your mental. You can lose your damn mind. Sitting up nights worrying about this relationship, worrying about this person, wondering if they love you. You have to start to love yourself, because right now, I don't see that you're giving yourself that chance. You want these to be turned upside down. You want your cups to be full. You want there to be abundance, hope, a pathway to happiness. But right now, you don't have that. You don't have that at all. And if this is not something that you're currently going through, it's something that's coming up. It's something that's coming up. Because even when we poured out the tarot for the heart oracle, love came out upside down. Love came out upside down for me. But you are very intertwined with this person. Very intertwined. You're holding on. For what? Look at that. Look at all these vines. They're killing you. That vine right there is killing you by staying in this situation. And again, I have to iterate again that this may be about another situation. It may be about a job that you just absolutely loved. It may be about a city that you just absolutely wanted to live in. It may be about a friendship that you've had all your life and you just love that person to death, or you love their kids. It's possible, but this is killing you. It's choking you. You think that there's no exit. There we go. And we keep replaying the same story over and over again, is what this card says, and it never ends well. When we finally learn to break this cycle, there's no exit. You have to make that choice. You have to take upon yourself to use this ladder to get the hell up out of this situation. Because right now, you're trapped. This card says, I fear that you may be falling for a false flame, one that only brings temporary happiness. And again, like I said, I don't care if it's a relationship that's 1 day old or 30 years long. This relationship is not for you. This situation is not for you. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to move on. What do we have as far as your numerology card? We got the number 2. And the number 2 in numerology, for me, it always looked like it's a person praying, just by the shape of it. Okay? And it says for my numerology that you need to work on a relationship. Listen to your gut. The seed of life. Where did that card go? Usually the pregnancy represents the seed of life. The seed of life. There is a time of newness. A successful conclusion. An end of one cycle for you to begin new. Major change possibilities can happen if you make that choice. If you decide not to do anything, then if this is the relationship that you're already currently in, you're going to stick in this cycle. You're going to keep repeating this cycle over and over again. Over and over again. You'll keep repeating it over and over again. But it's up to you to make a decision to change what these cards are showing me. Okay. This right here, I'll use these cards again as my obstacle cards. The Mystic Circle is saying your abilities will be enhanced. Your obstacle with this particular card is you're not using your intuition. You're not trusting your own judgment. So your abilities can't be enhanced. Again, this is the obstacle here. In order for you to break free of this situation, you have to trust your own intuition. And then when your abilities will be enhanced, you don't have to keep looking for stuff. You don't have to keep looking for it, trying to find more things that they've done wrong, or go over in your head more things that they've said to you. You don't have to keep doing that. You already freaking know. Get the hell out of that situation. Am I going to pull any charms for you? I could. I'm only going to do a couple. We got the little Pegasus horse riding out in the same way as our knight. We have the heart and the key. The heart with the key is usually somebody is trapped by love. Keys lock things. Keys can also open doors. In order for you to open up your heart to something else to get out of that trap, then you would use the key. But this key could also keep you trapped and locked in as well. And then we have a little green leaf. This reminds me of all the leaves on the vines that are binding you. All the leaves on the vines that are making you not feel safe. That's because this was upset. That's keeping you trapped and making you not feel safe. All the leaves on the vine that's got you twisted up in this love. Got you trapped there. It's time to let go. It's time to let go of this situation. It means you're no good. The person that you're dealing with, the person that you're chasing, the person you're trying to hold on to, means you no good. They are very self-centered and only looking out for themselves. And it's all it's doing is causing you pain. Like I say, even they're threatening to leave. They're threatening to go. Oh, I can't live without you. Sure they can. Sure they can. You need to start living without that person. Did I go over the Seven of Swords? They're stealing your light. I don't even know I went over this card, but now I'm looking at it again. They are stealing your light. Your light is being stolen. You are allowing your light to be stolen. Again, all these swords here represent your intellect. You're leaving behind your own damn intuition. You're not trusting your own doggone judgment. He may be fine. They may be fine. Like I said, it's a lot of Scorpio energy that I'm seeing just in this card itself, or masculine energy altogether. I'm really trying to get my ring light not to shine on the cards. Yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I wish this could be a better reading, but maybe you just need some truth told. But this is what the cards are showing me, and that's all that I'm doing here today, is just showing you what the cards are showing me. Thank you for watching Group A. I'll see you in the next video. Alright, if you selected Group B, this reading is for you. If you are watching all three of the videos, you can see in Group A that a lot of harsh truths were told. My cards aren't biting their tongues today. Again, this reading is just to show you what I'm seeing in the cards for you today. There's no specific topic, no specific thing. You're just going to see how the cards fall. Okay? Taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. All right. We start off with the Queen of Cups. Well, all these going to be in reverse. The Six of Cups. The King of Cups. Y'all seen me shuffle. I went for flip from the bottom and the top. The Ten of Swords. We had that in the last reading. The Two of Cups. It's a lot of emotional energy going on here. And the Wheel of Fate. Okay. We also got the Strength card in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. All the doggone cards in reverse for everybody today. My goodness. The Crown Chakra. Successfulness. Bad news. Your obstacle card is the Siren. And the Zero for your numerology card. Alright, so Let's take a look at what we got here. Like I said, you got a lot of cups energy going on. And with these cups, that's telling me there's a lot of emotion involved. There's a lot of flow happening or may not be happening. And in this case, because all the cups are in reverse, I'm going to say that the flow is not happening, which is why our first card is prompting you to take action. You see, it's leaping over the water. The cups, usually water is represented with the cups. And since all these cups are upside down in reverse, to me, that's saying that the you haven't, what's the word I want to look for? You emotionally paraplegic right now. You don't want to feel. You can't feel. But you, not necessarily that you don't want to. You don't have the capability to, but you want it. You want the joy and the happiness, okay? But something's keeping you down, and you need to take action to get out of whatever this rut is. You need to take, oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera. You need to take action to get out of that rut. Let me take a good look at what we got going on here, though, y'all. So, usually you may be a pretty emotionally stable person. Your emotional intelligence usually runs pretty high. But for something's going on in your life right now that is causing you to be flipped upside down. And you want that happiness back. You're looking for it back. This to me, like right now, looks like the face of what you're showing everyone. That you're happy, that you're in a good mood, that's nothing bothering you. You standing on your shit. You see your sword there? You think you're at the top of your game right now, and you're thinking that this facade, because that's what you want, is working. But with the queen and the king, you are really breaking down. There's a distance between of what you want and what you need. There's a great distance between it. At first I was going to say there's this between you and another person, but I don't see this as another person. This is all about you. There's a distance between what you want and what you need. You can't seem to get them aligned. And it looks like this is a self-injury. Like you're laying down if you don't take action to bring yourself out of this rut. It's almost going to be like you're laying down and giving in and just accepting it. You don't seem to have a lot of support in the situation. You don't understand what's going to happen next. What happened? A possible death in the family? A lost loved one? Something is really bothering you mentally and emotionally. You have a lot of feeling, a lot of attachment to it. And although you're trying to keep your head above ground, you're missing it. All the strength that you're trying to exude is not there. You see, these are barbed wires here, right? And you see the barbed wires inside of the person's head. You are going to lose your fucking mind if you are unable to get a hold of whatever is bringing you down. I keep seeing a loss or grief, but I don't think it's a loss of grief. Or it may be for some of you, but at least one person, this may be alcohol. I'm thinking it's alcohol. And that's what this right here is showing, that it fucking makes you happy. But at the same time, you're not being fulfilled. And the reason because of the Queen of Cups too, she's spilling out her cup. You've had too much of whatever this is. There's some type of addiction, that I'm seeing. It could be addiction to a person, but I feel it's more of a vice. I feel it's more of a vice. You got to take action though. Maybe an AA meeting. Maybe speak to a counselor. But you got to take that first step. You got to take that leap of faith. Even with the Queen of Pentacles, like, she's full of abundance. It is wasting away. You're throwing it away. You seem to be at the top of your game, or it appears that you are at the top of your game, especially with all the royal court action. You're at the top of the game, but you're throwing it away. It is literally selling away from you. And you're watching the ships go by. Watching the ships roll in, just to see them leave again. Ace of Swords. There's a new beginning for you. But you're so topsy-turvy right now that you can't see it. You got to get out of your own way. Journaling may be a good thing for you. Journaling may be a good thing for you, keeping all your thoughts on paper. That way you can go back and read them over yourself and reflect on what you've been going through. Maybe it's time for you to write your own memoir. But the first step is to taking the world in your own hands. You know, getting it out of your head and getting it on paper. You know, getting it out there in the world to help free you. To help free you. Okay, so like, there's no devil card or anything like that, but we did get in my obstacle card that a temptation may lead you astray, and that's what I was speaking on, as far as that I'm seeing it in the cards that there is some type of vice or addiction that's holding you back, that you need to take control over, that you need to use your damn brain and not the alcoholic or the addictive brain, to get out of your own way and to take that necessary action to get your life back on track. And I forgot, we pulled the crown chakra. This is a chakra that's at the top of your head. And with this chakra, you say that what you know, you want to speak into existence what you know. You know that you have endless possibilities in your life if you take the appropriate action and let go of what's keeping you down. You are inputting these swords into your own back. I mean, you even laid out the cloth so you could lay down and be comfortable in it. You know what I'm saying? I feel heavy, right? Like, you're successful, but you seek validation all the daggone time. And maybe that's what's causing this addiction, or like I say, I'm sensing alcoholism, but maybe that's what's causing this. It's because you're so successful. People are expecting you to be this certain way. Kind of like the Justin Bieber effect. You know, he's so famous and he's going through so many obstacles in his life. Even though he's successful, he's in the fucking spotlight all the doggone time. But it's only bringing him temporary joy. It's bringing him momentary joy. It's what he wants. He wants the joy, but it's fleeting. It's very fleeting. And this one temptation is keep leading him astray. Here goes the bad news. Okay? There's going to be an escalation of events that's going to happen, that's going to bring, that's going to barbed wire your mentality. Have you stabbing yourself in the back? Have your cup empty? Fucking everything's selling away from you. You know, the success that you had will be selling away from you because you always were seeking that love and that validation, and it's not there until you do what you need to do. Take action in your own life. This is a heavy freaking reading. I drew cards for the last group. I'm going to roll this die here. Action. This is the little movie bracket. When they clap it, the clapper, take action. Take action. That's all this is saying. Take action. We got the 0. We got the 0 here. And for me, the 0 is where you express your full potential. Okay? You're on your own path. You have to decide whether you're going to go up path or back down the wrong path. Okay? Take that leap of faith to get to a new side. The potential is in your hands. Okay? There can be good health. You can bounce back from whatever this is and embrace a new, healthier you. But you gotta let go of that temptation. Leap away from that temptation. Am I gonna pull charms? I'm debating whether I'm gonna pull a charm for you. I got one. It's a movie reel. Maybe, let's say maybe you're in the spotlight. Thunder, I told you this is a very emotional, intense time, and maybe that's why we come up with these very emotional, intense readings. Double action. Take action. Your life isn't a fucking movie. This is your real life. This is not fucking reality TV. This is your real life. I mean, there's like truths that's weighing heavy in your heart that you need to deal with, and you can't deal with them with the vice. Like say, I'm still seeing alcohol. You can't deal with them with the vice. It's going to be an escalation of things that's going to continue to come at you if you don't step away from whatever this is that's holding you there. Let me shake this one off. All right, y'all. If you pick Group B, I say if this doesn't resonate with you, I like to tell people because a lot of people are like, oh, this doesn't resonate with me. think about different areas of your life that this may apply in, and it may not be happening right now in the present. Again, I'm not a fortune teller. I'm just showing me what the cards are showing. I'm just telling you what the cards are showing me. So this may be something that may come up in the very near future. It may be something that you just got done with. You know, something that maybe you just letting go. You're still letting go of it. But that's all I got for you. Yeah, leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you. All right, thank you for watching our last group. We shuffled the cards earlier. This is a reading for Group C. Again, there's a storm brewing outside. The storm is getting very intense. And from the past two readings, these have been very intense readings. It's been some harsh truths shoved in people's faces, something that they don't want to address. Again, if these topics don't resonate with you, you have a choice. You can leave it on the table as if this is not for me, because these are general readings. Or you can take heed, take caution, and it may apply to you somewhere in your life in the upcoming future. All right, so here we go. Oh, please don't let my power go out. Listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Okay. Tarot. King of Pentacles. It's all my cards upside down. Nope. Ace of Wands. Tower moment in reverse though. Eight of Pentacles. Temperance. Six of Swords. King of Pentacles. Got the King of Pentacles twice, y'all. And both came out in the reverse. Darkest fears. Numbness. Gambling. The Stars. A long journey brings reward. That's our obstacle card. And the Zero as well. The last group had 0. And the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. All right, we got double King of Pentacles. Listen to your heart. Listening with your heart. So a lot of decisions and choices that you make have been using your brain, you know, thinking things through too hard. It's time for you to listen with your heart. It seems like I feel that this is something relationship wise, not necessarily romantic, but still a relationship. There's somebody in your life, or maybe this is you, who is struggling mentally, spiritually, is what I'm showing. Not necessarily with money, but mentally and spiritually, you are having a struggle. You're doubting yourself. You're not sure if you are enough. And you're wondering if you're ever going to have a happy home, or if it's going to affect your home. Something's happening very quickly with you in regards to this abundance, the stability, something's happening very quickly. There's changes happening very quickly, which is giving you pause. That's what's going on. The change is giving you pause. It is happening quickly, like you don't understand how to navigate it, how to navigate it. You know, you're not sure if you're gonna crash out, hit rock bottom. You're not sure if you're gonna crash out and hit rock bottom. But what I'm showing here, like a lot of people are saying, this tower moment is in reverse. Doesn't mean that the tower moment is not going to happen. It's still going to happen. There's still going to be some swift and abrupt change. But that change, I shouldn't say the change is going to be, it's going to be dramatic. The change is going to be dramatic, and it's scary. But you have a support system. You have a support system that's keeping you grounded. That's going to be by your side, that's got your back, that's telling you not to worry. You know, have some patience. There's a bit of tenderness there. Maybe that's a loved one that you have that from, your significant other or somebody very close and dear to you, is having you exercise patience, saying it's all going to work out fine. Whatever I have, you have. Don't worry. What's mine is yours, and what's yours is yours. You know, that type of situation. I got you. Okay? You can fight off the demons. That person is going to be there for you to fight off the demons. And like I said, stuff looks upside down, even though it's 2 King of Pentacles here. There's going to be a happiness in the end. You're going to be, like I said, you're going to be brought down. You're going to be brought down some. Not some. You're going to hit it hard. Yeah. You're going to hit the bottom hard. But when you do, you're going to be able to let go of those demons. You're going to be able to fight them off with ease, and you are going to be happy with this change. It doesn't seem like you will right now, which is why you're in your head about it. But it's going to be such abundance that you're not going to be able to understand it yourself. It's going to surround you. But it's going to be feeling like you're covered in gold. Things are going to change, and they're going to change for you monetarily as well. But that's okay, because it's a choice that you got to make yourself, right? Choice that you got to make yourself, that you are going to be aiding in this change. It's not just going to happen to you. You're going to make the choice to listen to your heart. Stand with this person who's standing with you. Exercise a little patience, a little understanding, and you will come through it. You will fight through it. You're going to fight those demons off of your back. You're going to be able to get over your darkest fears. Whatever your fears are in regards to this situation, you're going to be able to get over it and let it go once you listen to your heart. Your heart may very well be the person that has your back. Okay? I know you're feeling like a little numbness. The whole situation just makes you numb, makes you angry. But you need to have clarity there, and with that clarity, you can build trust with this person. You know, you got to trust in this person. Let's see your heart. Your heart is telling you to trust that this person has got you. When they say they got whatever they have, you have. It may not be where you started, but in the end, you're gonna feel just as rich, just as abundant. Like say you may be on a little lower echelon than where you were, but you're still gonna feel just as good in the end. Yeah. It's not you. It's not normally who you are. And that's where the numbness comes in. You gotta bet on yourself though. This card says, because it says gambling, right? You're thinking betting, but this card is saying that even if you proceed with uncertain plans, okay, by listening to your heart, proceeding with those uncertain plans, listening to your heart, know that I'll always care about you. I'll always care about you. Okay? However, if you don't listen to your heart, you'll find that the situation is going to drive you apart. And maybe that's part of your deepest, darkest fears. That you're going to be driven apart. You're going to be isolated from that one person that got your back. Okay? Maybe this is the demons that you are fighting off. Get out of your head and listen to your heart. There's an abundance of hope there. An abundance. I say, even when the world seems upside down, you see it's the same. Even when the world seems upside down, you're ending up with the same. In the end, you're not going to be without. A long journey brings rewards. You're going to have to hit that ground. You're going to have that tower moment. You're going to have to fight those demons. You're going to have to face your darkest fears. You're going to have to go through the uncertainty. Bet on yourself by listening to your heart. And a long journey is going to bring you rewards. Again, like I had in the last group, we have the 0. Unity is there. There's potential in your hands. You're on your own right path. Okay? You hear that thunder happen right when I said that? You're on your path, man. It's a sign, it's a symbol. Thunderstorms are a symbol of cleanse, renewing. You know? I did a little bit of charms for the other group. So I'm going to do it for you. We have a car or truck. I have my stethoscope. What do you do with the stethoscope? You listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. I don't know why I have the guitar, but it's electrifying. The moment was going to be electrifying. Music, you know, you listen to music. You know, you hear somebody saying you're strumming my heart. Okay. So, what do we got here? Got the being creative here with the guitar. the stethoscope, you know, listen to your heart. You're listening to your heart literally with the stethoscope. You're carrying a load. That's what I'm getting with my truck. There's a heavy burden that you're carrying that's weighing you down. But this same truck can take you places. This same truck is saying, I don't care what baggage you come with. I got you. I got you. I got you. And that's all I got for you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming here. This has been Free Spirit Tarot. I am Poetry, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, I feel some of you want to ask a yes or no question, and I just learned how to scribe the other day, guys. So on this particular reading, somebody is asking the questions. They already know who this person is. They got their back. Let's see what it says. Okay, with my readings, if you watch me a scribe video, this is going in a circle. That's telling me that you already know who this person is. You already know who this person is. They got your back, baby. Listen to your heart. Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed to this channel. Make sure you hit like. Or if you don't like it, hit the down button. We just need to be in the YouTube algorithm and let people know that you were here watching with me. Doesn't cost you a thing. I'm not asking for no money. And come to the next video. Peace.